Okay, so here we go. We're sort of heading up from the lower part of the house to the upper part of the house. And so I wanted to show this because we did a lot of work here as well. The stairs are new. We ended up replacing all of the wood here because it wasn't oak. It was just Douglas fir that was chipped and wasn't doing well. And it was a good thing too because the stringers that were underneath the treads here, the risers were sort of loose. They weren't. It wasn't one piece of. It wasn't one stringer. It was a whole bunch of triangular pieces that was nailed into the wall. So what we ended up doing was supporting the stringers and putting blocks of wood in the middle of each tread here, each step. And we also sanded down the trim and repainted. I only resurrected one handrail. By code we only need one, but I replaced all of the brass fittings here with new ones. It was a pain in the ass to try to find those studs to put them in, but it worked out in the end. Okay, so I had Steve and Renee retexture all of the walls so you really can't see the cracks that was here before. We pulled down the ceiling and put insulation and recessed lighting in, and we also put crown molding to match the dining room, and that's gold paint just like in the dining room, but it looks a little bit darker here in the hallway. What else? Not too much other than, well, it's a lot of work, but not too many new things structurally. Alright, here we go. Here's more of a close-up of the crown molding. That crown molding wasn't here when I bought the house, so that is new. Recessed lighting. So I know the recessed lighting, it looks like it's overkill, but it provides more, I guess, even light throughout this hallway here. And if someone wanted to put artwork on the walls, the recessed lighting I think would fall, the light would fall nicely on the artwork. So, all right. Hey Misty. Here we go, into the bedroom. All right, so I didn't videotape this the last time because there was no remodel that had happened, but there was a big hole up there in the corner where Burl's guys was pounding in the old main line and cracked the plaster, and there was a big hole here on the corner when they were doing dry rot work. Also just cracked a lot of plaster and just opened up walls on the inside. And so we tore down this wall here and this wall here and also the ceiling. But these two walls, we put plywood in front of it as shear wall. And over here we supported all of the ceiling joists, connected them to the roof rafters, and insulated and put drywall. So, and then we also retextured all the walls to make a match. I think Stephen did a really good job. So then we also put a little crown above the door and the window trims. So you can see that there. And just like in the little room, I stripped all of the hardware, enameled it in black, and added these brass fittings. So I think they came out pretty nicely. And inside the closet, just like in the other place, this time I didn't use shiplap because I wasn't doing the construction here, and Stephen was able to put up the drywall pretty fast. So we just put up drywall here. There's a switch for the lighting as well. So, not bad. Yep, look at my mess because I'm getting ready to move. It's pretty exciting. Alright. I think that finally brings us up to date. I'll videotape more as I remember. Probably the next thing to come is the deck that we had built outside in November. So stay tuned.